Hello, everyone. Good afternoon from here. Welcome to Simply Chizzy. And if you are new here, my name is Chizoba. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope someone can hear me. I have to wait a little bit to see if someone, because I'm not seeing anyone here. I cannot see anybody here. Please, if you are here and you can hear me. Okay. I hope someone can hear me, please. Okay. Let me continue. Welcome to Simply Chizzy. Thank you so much for tuning in. This is a live broadcast. And if you are catching us on a replay, welcome and thank you for tuning in. From the title, I believe that you already know what we will be discussing in this live broadcast. Okay. Thank you so much for your patience with me. So, if you are an ardent follower of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, you will agree with me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu actually went through a lot from Uche Mefor, like when Uche Mefor was the deputy leader of the indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB. You will agree with me that Mazi actually went through a lot. And even though he has not said anything ever since whatever that has been happening and what Uche has been doing on social media, but we all know that that man went through a lot. And you will not stop appreciating God for the life of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and how Mazi Nnamdi Kanu survived, like how he survived in the midst of people like Mazi Uche Mefor. Honestly, when you look back and you begin to wonder, how did this man survive? How did he manage to survive within these people? I mean, among these people, you won't stop appreciating God, honestly, for what God has done in the life of not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but also in the life of Biafrans in general. Aina jagima nihina imarama ihunanya gị na obiọma gị juru m anya ewo inweghị mgbanwe ọ dịghị onye dịka gị ịbụ Alpha and Omega anyị niile na-aja gị mma. I know some of you remember this song. You know, when George Onyibe was in IPOB, sometimes during his broadcast, he will start singing this song, you know, doing his abracadabra with this song. And when I remember what is happening now, and I remember this song that George Onyibe usually, he used to sing on Radio Biafra, then I said, well, we cannot stop appreciating God actually for what he has done in the life of not only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but also in the life of Biafrans by taking out these people, I mean, uprooting them out from IPOB. Now, having said that, there is something I would like to discuss here. You know, before the issue of EndSARS protest, before EndSARS started, someday someone drew my attention. That was my husband. And he said to me, look, there is this guy, because there is this guy, I don't want to mention his name on this platform, who is fond of, you know, attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on Facebook, on social media. And then my husband said to me, look, I saw this guy. He was saying that Uche Mefor has hijacked Radio Biafra. And that was even before the EndSARS, you know. And we just laughed over it and was like, oh, how did Uche Mefor hijack Radio Biafra? Then few weeks later, when EndSARS started, when the protest started, one afternoon, one of the broadcasts of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, that was on the 19th day of October 2020, like in the afternoon session of that day, you know, Mazi broadcasted morning, afternoon, and evening. Then in the afternoon, when Mazi during his broadcast, and then he discovered that Radio Biafra app was not playing his voice. And then Mazi started talking about Radio Biafra being taken by Nigerian government, by the zoo government. So let me quickly play just a brief of what Mazi said on that day, and then we will continue.
Are saying it is not playing it live. I don't know what the zoo is doing with it. Radio Biafra app is not playing your voice now. I do not know what is going on. How many apps do we have? I do not have an idea. The original Radio Biafra app is the one I'm talking about, please. The original, now people are confirming it is not broadcasting my voice, so the zoo has taken over that very app. The zoo has taken over the app. The zoo have taken it over.
So guys, let me just, I don't know if I can continue. Okay, let me continue.
Our Radio Biafra app is now a property of the Nigerian government. That is why they no longer play my voice. When I'm live on air, Radio Biafra is no longer on. And I am the director of Radio Biafra. Radio Biafra app is not playing my voice. The zoo has taken it over. The zoo has taken it over. Very, very sad indeed.
Now, let me stop here. I know so many of us watched that broadcast. I mean, so many of us listened to that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's broadcast on that day. But this thing I'm telling you now, this guy made that comment that Uche Mefor has hijacked Radio Biafra before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made this broadcast on the 19th day of October 2020 during the NSAS afternoon broadcast. And then when this thing happened, the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said this on air, I quickly remembered that this guy has already said it about few weeks before that day that Uche Mefor has hijacked Radio Biafra. So I did not actually understand, but one thing that I knew the moment Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made this broadcast, the moment he mentioned that, was that it shows actually that that guy was working with people, or is rather working with people who are sabotaging IPOB. That is the truth. You know, so it dawned on me that this guy was actually working. Now, have you now wondered or imagined why Alhaji Asari Dokubo started attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Every day he would be attacking him. He kept on attacking him before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now responded by saying, I gave you money, I gave you 20 million and you ate it, you know, stuff like that. And then the internet went agog that day, and everywhere was like, oh, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said he gave this man money. Asari Dokubo later denied it, and then he came back and said, yes, even if you gave me money, you know, in other words, he accepted that money was given to him. So have you now wondered why did all of a sudden Asari Dokubo started to attack Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, knowing fully well, I mean, when he said there shouldn't be any election in Anambra, and then he started talking, no, we have to go and vote. And finally, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said, okay, I'm calling off the no election. And even after that, he intensified his attack before Mazi Nnamdi Kanu now responded. And in all those things happening, I didn't see like any of Uche Mefor's posts like saying, oh, this is what actually happened about the money or something like that. He never said anything. He was so mute, showing that it had been long that this issue of Mefor walking underground, he has been long walking underground against IPOB. I know that some people who are those who are in the inner caucus decision making of IPOB, I know some of them, they might have known that look at what this man Uche Mefor is doing as at that time. You know, they might have known, but though it wasn't made public before he finally made it public. So now, and fast forward to few days ago, we saw that finally they've come together. We don't know what transpired behind the scene, their consultations and all of that. And they now came out with their slogan, or rather they came out to announce that Asari Dokubo is now the chairman of the Biafran de facto customary government. And now you begin to wonder, how can somebody who has not identified himself with the struggle, because Asari Dokubo never accepted that he is a member of IPOB, and he was never a member of IPOB though, and he has never hesitated like letting people know that he is not a member of IPOB. Even the time he used to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, we know the time he used to support Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he was praising Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And now they came up with their customary government implementation committee, where Asari Dokubo was declared, he was made their chairman, and who he is going to spearhead whatever they are going to do. I don't know for them. Now you will agree with me that if actually Uche Mefor, if he had known about the formation of Eastern Security Network, honestly, it would have been an unmitigated disaster. Trust me, it wouldn't have seen the light of the day. But we thank God for everything, even though he confessed that he was not aware, he was not consulted or contacted when the plan of ESN was established. And ever since then, he has gone north, saying that the ESN will be used against them, blah, blah, blah. Now, I want to quickly make my summary so that those who may wish to call us and make their contribution can equally call to the program, because this is a phone-in program that people can call and also make their contribution, but not now. Let me try as much as I can to summarize. Now, they have formed it, their customary whatsoever de facto government of the Biafra, and Asari Dokubo is the chairman, and he being the chairman of the de facto customary Biafran customary government, he made George Onyibe the secretary of the de facto customary government. So he is their secretary, and according to them, he will be the one in charge of the day-to-day administration of the Biafran state, per se. And Uche Mefor is the head of information and the secretary as well. So he is the secretary of information and communication. So they made us to know. So we will be, I don't know, maybe we'll be addressing him now as the head of information minister, like Lai Mohammed. And then Emeka Emekesiri, the lawyer, he will be handling the legal needs of the government, of the Biafran, of the Biafran government. Oh my goodness, these people are funny. But in all honesty, please, in all honesty, when we go back to, like, when we are in our, we are alone, maybe you are just alone, you are meditating, can you actually say, I mean, those people now who are following these people, the few of them that are following Asari Dokubo and the Uche Mefor, can you say that Asari Dokubo is a freedom fighter? Because this man has not, like, I mean, identified himself in the struggle. Then how can somebody who has never identified himself in this struggle, came out to say that he is going to lead the people? I don't just understand how he is going to lead. Anyways, all we want is Biafra, right? Okay, let's watch and see how long they are going to go. But for me, I know that this man has never, ever, even the time he used to make his post on his Facebook page, I've never seen Asari Dokubo with Biafran flag. Never. We've not seen that, we've not seen that. But all of a sudden now he came up to say that he is going to be this, he will be leading them. Okay, fine. We wish them we wish them luck. Now, there is something I would also want to play this particular video. There is a video of Asari Dokubo that I would like to play. Let me find that video and play it. Then we will continue, because I like refreshing our memory as we broadcast, okay? Let me play that video.
IPOB has ideologies that are different from my ideology. IPOB believe that her ideologies is that they
cannot pick up arms. They have adopted the Guardian Mahatma Gandhi ideology of peaceful engagement. I don't believe in it. And so I cannot impose my will on them. I cannot impose my will on them that they must accept my will.
Now, you've heard it from Alhaji Asari Dokubo himself. He said that IPOB believe that they cannot pick up arms. And that is exactly what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu stood for, for all these years. When they formed IPOB, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu never came out to say that they're gonna fight war, they are going to fight the Nigerian government. He is always saying that all we want is a peaceful referendum. We want to go it in a peaceful way. Let there be referendum for the people to decide if they are going to remain in Nigeria or not. And in this video, Asari Dokubo said that IPOB, that he in particular, that he does not believe in IPOB ideology, that is the ideology of peaceful engagement, that he does not believe in that he believes in the other way around. Since IPOB have decided that they cannot pick up arms, that he doesn't believe in that. But even at that he doesn't believe, yet he cannot force what he believes in on IPOB, right? In other words, he has to respect their decision of not picking up arms. You see, now, having said that, Uche Mefor, one of the things that I noticed when he left IPOB, or one of the things that caused his departure from IPOB, is armed struggle. Uche Mefor is against armed struggle. And every time he will say people should defend themselves, that doesn't mean that people shouldn't defend themselves, according to Uche Mefor. I don't know what someone is trying to, sorry about that. So Uche Mefor said that even though they are killing people, that there shouldn't be armed struggle. That doesn't mean that people shouldn't defend themselves. And at some point, Uche Mefor went further to say that they should bring out people from a community vigilante. They should form communities, vigilantes that will be taking care of Fulani headsmen. And people we are asking him, how do you expect people to form vigilante when those people they are going to encounter, those people they're gonna engage with, they are having a sophisticated ammunitions like AK-47, and you want them to form vigilante? This is not something that you can use cutlass and ebento to defend. And what about those in the villages or those in the rural areas who are vulnerable? I mean, the women, the children, even the elderly men, those of them who cannot defend themselves, and even the young men at that, they cannot defend themselves without having anything. I mean, empty-handed. It's not possible. Now, and you are going back now to work with Asari Dokubo, the man who made it clear that he does not believe in IPOB peaceful engagement. I don't know if what I'm saying is making sense here. Asari Dokubo said he does not believe in IPOB peaceful engagement, that they said they don't want to pick up arms. And now Uche Mefor is saying that, no, we must not pick up arms. So how is he going to work with Asari Dokubo now? Has he finally accepted to go into armed struggle? Or Asari Dokubo on his own part has equally accepted that, okay, we're gonna go through peaceful engagement, since he does not believe in that. He doesn't support that, even though he still respects, according to him, he respected IPOB's decision of not taking arms. So so which one are we going to take now? You see, so this is where the the hypocrisy. You now see the hypocrisy and the betrayal playing out here. In all these things, you will agree with me that one of the, in fact, the major problems that people have, all these people living IPOB, that they have is finance, power and finance. Everybody wants to be Oga, everybody wants to be issuing command. Everybody wants to be in control. I remember in one of Uche Mefor's broadcast, I stumbled on it that time. He said that he is going to force Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB leadership to make the financial status of IPOB public. He said that he will use every legal means to ensure that IPOB leadership and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make the financial status of IPOB public. And I was kind of wondering, how can every sane human being think that, oh, you're gonna make the status of IPOB you mean you're gonna make the financial status of IPOB public to the whole world, for the whole world to see? And I believe that because he said he will use legal means. Probably, I know that a lot has been going on behind the scene, and I strongly believe that invariably Uche Mefor must have tried all he could, and all to no avail. He's not successful, he's not finding it easy. Because when they started with their program of their human rights radio of something, people will call into that program and ask them, Uche Mefor and Mazi Obidiobien, why don't you people just move on and leave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone? And then Uche Mefor will say, Obidienu will say, no, we will not move on, because IPOB does not belong to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu alone. We will not move on. So, surprise, surprise, they have finally founded, or they have formed Biafra Nation, BN. So, could it be that he has actually tried in so many ways, like to fight Mazi Nnamdi Kanu legally, and then he failed? Now they have decided to move on. Even in his broadcast, he made it clear that, look, that he cannot lead. He is not leading anybody. And when you know that you don't have the capability, you don't have what it takes to lead people, then why are you now finding it so difficult to allow somebody who is leading to lead? Ochicha de Hokwanizi, it's not easy to lead people. Some of us who are privileged to be in a leadership position, maybe it could be your family, it could be among your peer group, it could be in your church, it could be in the place of work, anywhere. You will agree with me that it is not easy to be a leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going through a lot. Honestly, that man is going through a lot. It is not easy for him. It has not been easy for him. Now, if you may wish to call us and make your contribution, the number to call is on the screen there. You can call us and make your contribution. Let me quickly go through the comment section and see what our people are saying in the comment section. I know that everyone is angry. I know that everybody is angry, and whenever the issue of Uche Mefor comes up, everybody is angry with him. People don't want to hear his name. People don't want us to talk about it. But unfortunately, in as much as he continues this way, he cannot be ignored in totality like that. Okay, he cannot be ignored. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not responding to him, so it is the duty, like our duty, people like us, to be analyzing him and also responding to him. In case you are joining us, let us quickly play that video, okay? Because Uche Mefor doesn't believe in armed struggle, while Asari Dokubo believes in armed struggle. So how are they going to work together? Okay, so if you are joining us, please listen to this video.
IPOB has ideologies that are different from my ideology. IPOB believe that her ideologies is that they cannot pick up arms. They want They have adopted the Guardian, Mahatma Gandhi ideology of peaceful engagement. I don't believe in it. And so I cannot impose my will on them. I cannot impose my will on them that they must accept my will.
So guys, you see, so Alhaji Asari Dokubo does not believe in peaceful engagement. And Uche Mefor said, no, we must not carry arms. So how are they going to work together? Is it that as Uche Mefor has finally agreed to carry arms, you know, or Asari Dokubo has also decided to go on with Mazi Uche Mefor's ideology of no arms struggle? I don't just understand what is happening. Now, there is another thing I would like us to discuss. I saw a post Uche Mefor made yesterday, and in that post, he said something. He was just talking about, probably he was trying to respond to the negative comments that arose from Alhaji Asari Dokubo's, you know, jamboree, that he is now the chairman of the Biafran de facto customary government. So, you know, it has generated lots of controversies, comments, lots of people are against it. And then he wrote something, and on the last paragraph of that post, which he made yesterday, he said, the union of Biafra and Niger Delta Republic and others, for instance, cannot be ruled out if need be, and all as agreed. These are and still remain the realities of our historical legacy. Now, I don't know if you notice something in this writing here, in this write-up here. He said the union of Biafra and Niger Delta Republic. Now, does it mean that in all these years, like all these years that Uche Mefor had been a follower, or Uche Mefor had been deputizing under Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Uche Mefor does not believe that Biafra, like those people, those in the old Eastern region, everybody is one? Is it what somebody who has served in the capacity of IPOB deputy leader? Is it what someone in that who has served in that capacity could come out to now start writing about Biafra and Niger Delta Republic? This is to tell you that this man was never part of the Biafran struggle in reality. I mean, he was never part of it. He was just there for something, for a purpose, which has finally backfired. Probably he thought that, okay, let's do it this way. Let's continue. When I go, we're going to pull crowd. We're going to do this. You can imagine the former deputy of IPOB. In other words, Uche Mefor did not believe, or rather he does not believe that Biafra is one. If he is writing and saying Biafra and Niger Delta Republic, I don't just understand. I don't know if people are just seeing what I'm seeing. What is wrong with this man? What is wrong with Uche Mefor, for crying out loud? What has happened to him? Hey, Uche. Hey, itireti. Hey, Chineke. I'm sorry to say this. Uche Mefor tireti. I stumbled on his broadcast few days ago. I just saw him and I was just looking at him. He is totally and completely worn out. You know, he is not himself, because he cannot stop without talking about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Everything he's saying is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And I was kind of wondering, this man, you don't get any other thing to say. Now only in Mazi Nnamdi Kanu every day, Eastern Security Network is a private army, this, that. Please, if you may wish to call us, if you may, the line is open, okay? You can call us on WhatsApp, you make your contribution, okay? So if somebody like Uche Mefor is saying that Biafra, you're not saying the union of Biafra and Niger Delta. So all these things he has been doing all these years, we are just like a lip service, you know. He was just doing lip service. He never believed that Biafra is one. He never believed that the name Biafra was given by an Ijaw man. He never believed in Colonel Effiong that fought war alongside Dim Chukwuemeka or Dimegwu Ojukwu. He never believed in that. So he is still believing on the issue of Niger Delta, Niger Delta. You see the way when God wants to expose people, when devil wants to disgrace people, the way the devil places them, I mean, just rubbish them, to rubbish them. Let me go through the comment section and see what people, okay, Chris Dixon. Okay, Chris Dixon say, you are making a very good point, my sister. Thank you very much for your contribution. So you can call us and make your contribution, my people. This is very, very sad watching somebody who has served as the deputy leader still talking about Biafra and Niger Delta Republic. In other words, he is kind of craftily, or let's say subtly, agreeing to the fact that there is Niger Delta Republic. This is exactly what Uche Mefor is saying now. And probably this is one of the things that made him start attacking Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, start getting angry with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, because he does not believe that people from the old eastern region, all of them are Biafra. So he believes in Niger Delta, that there is Niger Delta Republic. And I don't know how Niger Delta Republic, when it came out, if we had Biafra, where these people, everybody was included, right? And then before the war and after the war, and then before they now separated all these people and formed Niger Delta, this, Niger Delta, that, and people, and people, somebody like him is coming out now to talk about Niger Delta Republic. My people, has it not dawned on you at this time that Uche Mefor was never with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Isn't it obvious that Uche Mefor was never with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu? Isn't it obvious that Uche Mefor was never part and parcel of IPOB? Isn't it obvious that Uche Mefor was actually there for something? You know, he was there to fulfill a purpose for his own people. Can't you see it? Una no dey see am. So isn't it strange? Isn't it ironical that somebody, a former IPOB deputy leader, is talking about Biafra and Niger Delta Republic? Oh my goodness. God. This is very, very heartbreaking, you know. And how on earth did Mazi Nnamdi Kanu survive? How did God save? You know, God is truly God. Now, when people talk about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu defrauding people, not fighting for Biafra, my instinct has never told me for once that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not fighting for Biafra. My instinct has never told me that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is trying to defraud anybody, because if actually he is playing us, honestly, by now he would have been tracked. By now he would have been, you know, the British government wouldn't have just kept quiet and be looking at him. Of course not. They wouldn't have done that. And the same thing applicable to the Nigerian government. They would have used every avenue, everything that they have to track him, I mean, to deal with him, to get him or send him to jail or do something bad to him. But this is where, when people begin to talk like this, you have to sit down and reason. We know that he is human. He is not perfect. That is, yes, I agree. Sometimes he makes mistakes. Yes, because he is human being. And sometimes out of frustration, of course, somebody who is leading millions of people, at some point, you will be frustrated, not because you don't know maybe what you are doing, but you will get frustrated because of the actions of people, those people you are trying to liberate. Let's pick this call. Hello, good afternoon, caller. Hello, good afternoon from here. Oh, I think the network is bad. It's trying to reconnect. You can call us back, please. So as a human being, he would be frustrated because the people he is trying to liberate, the people he is trying to save, the people that he sacrificed all. I mean, how can somebody be a fraudster? A fraudster that has, let's say, that is on exile, because he's more of someone who is on exile. He cannot go home. How can somebody be a fraudster and he was not able to, to participate in his parents' funeral? Does it really make sense? If actually he is not working and the effect of what he is doing is not being felt in the by the Nigerian government, do you think he wouldn't have been in Afaruku Ibeku to pay last respect to his parents, to his late parents? Of course not. So sometimes we need to sit down and then think. Because this man here, some people will be saying, just as some people, they say he's enjoying, he's traveling, he's doing this, enjoying his life. This is no enjoyment. He is not enjoying anything. The man is in pain. White. His bears are white, completely white. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, my sister.
Yeah, good afternoon.
How are you?
I'm good. Your name, please.
Oh, my name is Theophilus from Belarus.
Okay, Theophilus from Belarus.
Yeah, Theophilus from Belarus. Concerning for your program today, what I can see, their problem is envy and jealousy.
Yes.
If you remember the slogan of IPOP, obey and control and obey, how would they say this? Command and control.
Yes.
They are envy of him, that how can a man will be giving command and everybody will obey him. Everybody wants to be Oga. Everybody wants to be boss. That is the problem all of them are having with him, with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. That's the problem. No any other thing. That's the problem. They don't have anything. They can't control anybody. Not everybody have this leadership ability. Not everybody have it. This thing is gifted by God. Understand? Now nobody have this ability of leading people. You know that leading people is very, very difficult. The only problem all of them are having, those that are already left IPOP, is that how can a man control millions of people worldwide? That's the problem. It's jealousy and envy. That's the problem all of them are having. Those that are already left IPOP. That's the only problem they are having. They don't have any problem against it. The only problem they are having against it, that how can one man be so powerful, controlling millions worldwide? That's the problem, because they too, they want that position.
Yes.
Understand? This is the problem all of them are having with him. I want to be Oga. I want to be boss. I want people to obey me. How can one man give him command and everybody will obey him?
Yes.
Understand now? This is God. It's not that it's God that gave Mazi Nnamdi Kanu this ability. Understand now? How can one man will say, do this and everybody will obey him? It's not by his mind. It's not by his power. It's by God. It's God that gave him this power that everybody will obey him. Understand now? That is the problem all of them are having. Uche Mefor, all of them. All of them. This Asari Dokubo, all of them. This is the problem they're having with him. Understand? How can a man be commanding everybody? Millions of people worldwide, and people are listening to him. And whatsoever he said, people will obey him. That's the problem they're having with him. That's why they are forming different platforms. Talking against it. They don't have anything to do with the Biafra struggle. They don't have anything to do with it. That's why all their platform is against Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Because they are envy of him.
Exactly.
That's the problem they have. That's it. That's what I have to say.
Thank you for your contribution.
You're welcome, my sister.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, bye-bye.
All right, bye.
Bye.
Yes, it's all about envy and jealousy. Envy and jealousy. If you are not called, you are not called. It is not easy to lead. now that Asari Dokubo has declared himself the the chairman of the Biafran defector, the chairman of the Biafran defector government. So now that he has by himself, he made himself who he is. Okay, let's see what is going to happen. All we have to do is to watch and see. Like some people are saying, no, why are you guys after against them what they are doing, because now that they have declared Biafra, are you guys not happy that they've declared Biafra? Of course, we are happy. We are happy that Biafra has been declared. So let's watch and see how far they can go. One of the things that I so much respect Mazi Nnamdi Kanu for is his consistency, his doggedness. It's not easy for someone to be consistent all these years, coming out on air almost every day, saying the same thing, having something to say, having something to tell to his people. It is not easy. It's not easy, to be honest with you. I know that sometimes as human being that he is, they force him maybe to say things that ordinarily he wouldn't have said, especially when he comes on air. But because he is human, so he is bound to make mistakes. He's not perfect. And also people who tend to come out on air sometimes, they try to put words into his mouth to say something. You can imagine like where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will be broadcasting, and then someone will call and say, Mazi, when are we going to start deleting all these people, all these governors, all these? Do you expect him to start telling you, oh, we are starting now, we're going to delete them today and tomorrow? It doesn't make sense. You see, so this is one of the problems that he is facing. But all we have to do is to support him. So far, I believe that probably when Uche Mefor was, when that thing was pushing him, he believed that once he leaves, that he was going to make impact, he was going to pull crowd. But Uche Mefor, we all know, is not that kind of person. He doesn't have what it takes. He does not have the strength to push, to make things happen. And you now discover now, it has dawned on everyone that it was even the Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOP leadership that has been covering him all these years that he served as the deputy. I know that lots of people, like when that issue erupted, so many people were saying, no, but if Mazi Nnamdi, if Uche Mefor could, if he could if he could stand for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, if he could hold Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's position for so long, 2 years plus, and Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in prison, and then he came out, he disappeared, and then reappeared in Israel. Why now? These are things that people do not understand. Have you thought about this way? Have you thought about it maybe that it's possible that Uche Mefor might have tried to do something at that time, and then he realized that, no, if I do it now, I will be in trouble. I won't be successful. Have you thought about it? Because me too, I think about it. I've thought about it severally. I remember one of our sisters on radio, she called in and then she talked about Mazi Uche Mefor. Is that Mrs. Arewa? She talked about when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was in prison, and even Uche Mefor wrote a memo that they should stop addressing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as the leader of IPOB. I heard it over IPOB radio. That woman said it. So it could be that he must have tried with his cohorts as at that time, and they discovered that, look, if we go this way, it's not going to be possible. We are not going to achieve anything. And then they now turn around and waiting for the right time for them to strike. Probably that is why. I don't know. I'm seeing missed call on WhatsApp, and then I don't know when they are calling. So could it be that, okay, they have tried that time and it didn't actually work out, and he now said, okay, he now rattled back into his shell, waiting for the right time to strike, and then eventually he struck. And you know, when he started the first few, Uche Mefor is a very, very cunning human being. He's very cunning and very, very deceptive. You know, when he left IPOB, the time after that, his broadcast that busted everything, and then the subsequent broadcast he was making, he was still referring to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu as our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. You know, he kept on saying our leader, and for a few days, he was still referring to himself as the deputy leader. Few days later, again, he capitulated. He couldn't stand, he couldn't stand being the deputy leader. Maybe he realized, then it dawned on him that, look, he could not continue. And then he stopped addressing himself as the deputy leader of IPOB. And probably as well, he thought that, look, I have what it takes as the deputy leader, somebody who has something in his mind. It's possible that he will be gathering some informations. It's just like when you are having a conversation with someone and unknown to you, that person is recording you from the other side, stuff like that, because that person believes in the nearest future or tomorrow, I'm going to use this conversation against him or her. And when someone is doing that, of course, that person will not be talking from his or her heart, because that person is doing the recording, and you free-mindedly will be talking, thinking that you are speaking with someone. It's like that. So probably as at that time, so he believed that, okay, I'm gathering some informations, I'm picking some things. Okay, Nnamdi Kanu is doing this, let me be watching. And then he thought that, okay, with what I have, I will use it against him. I will use it to strike him. And that was why, if you could remember, he was always saying, if I start talking, and people were just rushing to listen to see what Uche Mefor has to say. Unfortunately, he had nothing to say. Even up till now, we've not heard him say what he wanted to say. Or if I start to talk, if I open my mouth, and we didn't see anything up till today. If not, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, command and control, stakeholders, financial IPOB money in Germany, and advice. That is it. We have not heard anything that he will say that will break the internet till today. And apparently, Obidi Obienu, after seeing, I don't know if that man is still, if he's still following them. I don't know. I don't listen to them. I don't pay any attention to whatever broadcast they are broadcasting. So now I think it has dawned on them, and they decided to move on. Hello, caller. Good afternoon from here. Hello?
Good afternoon.
Please, could you turn down the volume of the device you're listening from, please?
Okay. I move on.
Okay.
Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Can you hear me?
Go ahead, please.
My sister, I'm watching your program. We don't need to worry about Asari Dokubo and Uche Mefor, because they are failure already.
Yes.
I'm not worried about Asari Dokubo, but I'm worried that Uche Mefor will die a shameful death. Because I could imagine when our leader was in prison, Uche Mefor bring I could imagine when Uche Mefor was saying all of them have to go in a group, all of them have to go, and the soldiers shoot all of these guys. Uche Mefor was in command and control. Now, Uche Mefor turned back and do this. My sister, Uche Mefor and his family will never go unpunished. And Biafra must come, and he must pay with his blood. I'm telling you, Uche Mefor has no forgiveness in Biafra land.
Yeah.
Because this struggle is not a joke. This is not, if someone thinking this is a joke, this is not a joke. This is not something he can do. Hey, later we say, okay, forgive him. No. This is a human being. This is someone, child was carrying a stomach 9 months, and they come and die for what they are believing. Now you are looking for money to drop all this thing. Where this money is going to take you to? After you come and tell us, oh, forgive him, no. Nobody should joke about it. I don't care about Asari Dokubo. Anybody now Asari Dokubo come for money, and what he come for, pipeline guider, I am worried about Uche Mefor. Uche Mefor will be hanged in public. Sorry to say this. Uche Mefor will be hanged in public. No mercy about this. Our people have died because of Uche Mefor. And Uche Mefor come back and do this? Hell no. Hell no. Hell no. We should continue. We should focus on our what we are doing. Even if he brings his, who we want to follow Uche Mefor with his security? Who? What is his security have no background? Let's see. I don't care about Asari Dokubo. You understand? Somebody, if we have somebody like Asari Dokubo, you are there. Alamajiri come to our land, bringing or sending their oil to north, and their gold in Zamfara is for them. And your own oil, petrol, and gas, your own resources is for the country. And they are fighting your brother. Does that make sense? I can't imagine how stupid people are. And you are calling yourself Niger Delta. Sometimes, sorry to say this, sometimes I need to be a little bit angry with our leader. Why? He's a great man. But if it was me, I prefer to go with the 5 states and live to these people. My sister, let me tell you one thing. Do you know why America treating Mexicans how they used to be treated as immigrants in their country? Because when America wanted to set up the United States of America, Mexicans and South America, they did the same thing. This calling themselves a Niger Delta Republic are doing now. And they don't believe, they don't want to join. They don't believe that America will be great as it is. And now, they're seeing the thing. That's why America blocked them. They will have to immigrate. If it was me, let's leave these people. We have all it takes to be a Biafra too. Why are we worried about? It's like like this one, our director is saying. For me, honestly, I don't need two people in Biafra land. I don't need these things. We don't need it. Let them stay. What they're going to do for us? They go in social media. Like they are starting insulting our Igbos, insulting our leaders. Who knows those? I don't believe in this Domingan. Listen for listen our broadcast of our leader 2017. He cut these people out. Even if you go to the Biafra war, go and live. The food that the Biafrans eat and all of this die for particular, it was poisoned by a dog. Go and my mother tell me this. Why should we need this in the Biafra land?
Thank you for your contribution.
I don't understand this.
Thank you.
I don't understand this. Because I'm about these people. Domingo, who is Domingo? Who is those people? Who is these people? Remove them out of Biafra. Let anyone stop all these things. Let's focus, even if the first state, we have peace. This country, how many are there? More than 5 million people. They are one of the greatest people in Europe, greatest economy in Europe.
It's okay, please. You can round off so that I pick other people's call, please.
It's okay. Thank you.
Thank you, brother, for your contribution. You know, we cannot, because of one person's sin, and then we now push away or reject other people. You know, that is the problem. Hello, caller. Good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, welcome to the program.
Thank you very much.
Your name, please, and where you're calling from.
My name is Austin Ibigu.
And you are calling from?
I'm calling from Italy.
Okay, go ahead, please, and make your contribution.
So in that Uche Mefor and Asari Dokubo, they are betrayers. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, have to beware of them. You understand? They have to be aware of them. Nnamdi Kanu is a leader that choosing from God. It's like a Moses in the time of Israelites. So these men
call themselves Asari Dokubo and Uche Mefor, they are a big betrayer.
Yes.
They are big betrayer. They don't need to put them, to take them to anything concerning Biafra. Because, and if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu mistakenly accept them, then they will reveal all the secrets to the zoo government in Nigeria.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
That is what is in their mind. Definitely is what is in their mind. Asari Dokubo is a Muslim man. You understand? It's a Muslim man. So any Muslim man have the mind of Muslim. Because Muslim religion are not a peaceful religion. You understand? So they don't need to put them inside the Biafra at all. And those are the people who we are going to chase away after Biafra have come. You understand? They will chase them away because we don't.
Oh, the calls are too many. It's distracting. Hello?
Does not have single Arab in their country. You understand?
Yes.
When interviewed them, the Poland Prime Minister, he said, no, we don't want any Muslim in that country because if any single Muslim be in that country, there will be a problem. And when you see anywhere there is a Muslim, there will be a
please, can you round up? Or can you round off, please, so that I can pick other people's calls? The calls are beginning to be too many to control. Hello? Go ahead, please. You can round off. Oh, the line is off. Oh, the calls are just disrupting. I'm sorry about that. Sorry, Mr. Austin. The calls are coming in and then they are disrupting. So, like our brother that just called, the second to the last caller, he's talked about leaving Edo people. I don't support that. Taking the 5 states. We cannot take only the 5 states because what about the Igbos that they carved into Benue? What about those from Ikwere, those from Imo State that they carved into Ikwere? I mean, they carved into River State. What about those Igbo-speaking people in Akwa Ibom and Cross River, other parts? So are we going to leave them? Of course not. Welcome to the program, caller. Hello, good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon. My name is Elvis Jackson. I'm calling from France.
Your name is what?
Hello? Elvis Jackson.
Okay, go ahead, please.
Yeah, I just listened to the last caller.
Yes.
What he said, I really don't buy the idea because what leaving others is a big problem. They are Igbos, they are Biafran.
Yes.
You understand? So I don't buy that idea. For Uche Mefor and Asari Dokubo, I would have said they should work with Asari Dokubo, but not Uche Mefor, because according to the speech Asari Dokubo made the day he was declaring himself, he was pushed. It was nothing. It was not his own intention to do this. He was pushed by these people, and I think Uche Mefor is the main person that did this. So I would have said they should work with Asari Dokubo, but not with Uche Mefor, because Uche Mefor is the main betrayer, not Asari Dokubo. Asari Dokubo have been quiet ever since, until this Sunday this thing came out. So for me, cutting out Godomigodo or the Niger Delta so-called, I'm from Niger Delta, but I'm a Biafran. So all what they're saying, I'm just laughing. You understand?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm from Niger, I'm a German. Understand? If referendum comes today, I will say vote Biafra. That is the truth. But for Uche Mefor and Asari Dokubo, I would have preferred our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to work with them, but not with Uche Mefor. For Uche Mefor is the main person, is the devil among all this, all what is going on right now. So I would have advised if our leader would take it to work with Asari Dokubo, because if you listen to the statement, he never called himself the president. He never made the president and the vice president. If you listen to the comment very well, when he was declaring himself, he only mentioned there's Minister of Information, the secretary, and one other thing, but he never mentioned. And after the pronunciation, the next day, he came out again to make another comment by sending kudos to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So I think the guy is up to something. I know you want to work with our leader Mazi Kanu. You understand? Yeah. So that's not the truth. Okay. So yeah, I would have advised for our leader to work with Asari Dokubo, but Uche Mefor must be taken out of the picture totally. It must not be there.
All right.
That's not the truth.
Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Jackson. Thank you so much for your contribution. All right. So everybody is free to make a contribution. This is his own contribution. This is what he thinks. He thinks that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should work with Alhaji Asari Dokubo. Of course, that is what we are praying for. We want peace so that the struggle can move forward. But in this case now, you cannot work with someone who is always insulting you, insulting even your late parents on social media. That is the problem. I don't know, sometimes we get angry that we cannot control what we say. Just like our brother that said, forget about those in Igodomigodo who are there, forget about take the 5 instances. He is angry because, you cannot just see somebody who is your own brother. The person will be telling you, no, you are not my brother. Of course, at some point, you will get angry to say, okay, go. If you don't want to be my brother, let me go. That is out of anger. But then we won't allow anger to control our emotions. That is the truth, because we have our people who have been carved into Benue. They are in so many states outside the 5 Igbo-speaking states. So we cannot leave them alone, because whatever they did it intentionally just to divide. So now that Uche Mefor has gone back to Niger Delta Republic, I don't know, is it that is going to be, I don't know the name is going to be now. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to the program. Hello? Hello?
I'm calling from Austria.
Okay, now, Mr. Ekene, go ahead, please.
I don't have much to talk about it because what I think that is going on in Nigeria about all this about Uche Mefor is from my local government. I was really disappointed of what he's doing. I was so happy in the beginning that I have somebody from my local government in this level, but he disappointed me. But I don't want to talk about it.
Yes.
About the Nnamdi Kanu issue. The first time I know about Nnamdi, 2012, I was searching something in the internet and I could find about IPOB. And this is the time I was starting to follow him. And after some weeks, I was having a dream. And the dream I have that he have 5 people want to bring him down in this to restore Biafra land in the way he's going. The Nnamdi Kanu is a real. It's not from us, it's from God. He's not doing it for nobody, he's doing it because he was sending.
Yes.
And this is what he's doing. And I love what he's doing. But the dream I was having, I was trying to find out or to put it together to find out why. And I find out that these 5 people is the 5 governor of Eastern, I will call it Northeastern governors. I would say about like the 5 governors of Igbo land. These are the people they have the problem because I was seeing this in the dream. In the first week I was seeing that in 2012. And this is the most problem they have to restore Biafra. And this is what is going on. And God is punishing them now. Then coming out one by one, and everything will go perfect well.
Thank you.
And this is what I say. And I thank God that Nnamdi Kanu is very strong because I have this dream a long time ago. Somebody was telling me about Biafra because I have a bar in Austria and somebody is a white guy was coming inside my bar and said, "Where you come from?" I said, "I come from Nigeria." I said, "Which part of Nigeria?" I said, "I'm coming from Eastern Nigeria." He said, "Oh, Biafra." He said, "Why you don't want to do about?"
Oh, the calls are really disturbing. Hello?
What the man tell me, he's a German guy, a German man. So after some times, 2012, I was hearing about Nnamdi Kanu. I was saying, oh, I love this.
Yeah.
So what the man told me, somebody was coming out for this kind of something. So I was so loved with the guy that he's doing this. But when I see Nnamdi Kanu in the level he's going, I said, thank God that I was not doing it because I can.
Sorry, bros. Can you please try and summarize, because the calls are really distorted, so that I can pick other calls.
Okay, so I'm really happy what you are doing, and thank God that Nnamdi Kanu is very strong for this, and I believe that everyone will stand behind him and make it happen.
He said, thank you, okay, Mr. Chieku from Austria. Thank you for your contribution. All right. Let me see. I've missed lots of calls. I don't know if I can call back. There's this particular call. This person has been calling me. Okay. Oh, the person is calling direct. I cannot call. If you can call me on WhatsApp, then I can be able to call you back. Let me see if I can call back. Someone sent a message. I don't know.
Hello, good afternoon, big sister. It's me, I'm Frank. Okay. There was a program going on, so I've been trying to see if I can get in touch with you. I don't know if it's a live program or.
Okay, let me see if I can call the. Program. Let me. To catch you when you're... Let me call him. Let me see if he can pick. Hello, good afternoon. Good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon, madam.
Yeah, so
there was a program I saw. Is that the program on? Is it on now? It's finished already.
Yes, it is on now.
All right. Most of my big brothers are saying over there. So
your name, please.
I'm Frank.
Okay, Frank from.
Yep.
From, is it Germany or UK? The number here.
No, I'm in UK.
Oh, yeah, UK, yeah. Go ahead, please, and make your contribution.
Yeah, well, my contribution is that let me just bring it down to normal pidgin English, so that every Biafrans will hear it, because I believe, say, when you come for Biafrans, we have different languages in Biafra land, and I respect every language in Biafra land. But the only thing I want to let my Biafran brothers know.
Oh.
Miss Nnamdi Kanu, all Biafran should hear this. If we miss Nnamdi Kanu, believe me, in 5-10 years to come, everybody will know the importance of Nnamdi Kanu. Every Biafran will suffer if they don't take time.
Yeah.
We have little opportunity to follow up with this man, show him every love, do whatever we can do to make sure we achieve our goal. Then coming to Uche Mefor, Asari Dokubo, whatever, all the group there, what is going on, or the new is going on. This very insurance clear 80 pound Biafran. If you know you are a true freedom fighter and you believe in truth, you shouldn't panic anybody. They just try to, distract the mind of the people away from the right thing they are doing.
Yes.
So every right, reasonable Biafrans supposed to know, say, this one are just like game. They are just trying to play game. So we're not going to allow that game to overcome us. So that's my little contribution I want to give to every Biafra man, every Biafra woman away from that region. Make we wise up, eh? Okay. Why I say we should wise up? We're in a mess.
Yes.
2 weeks ago, I came from Nigeria. I was in Bayelsa, where my junior sister married. It's just like a hell. We're in a mess. So if we regret, we'll find Nnamdi Kanu in 10 years to come. We won't see Nnamdi Kanu. But I pity for the young ones growing, because I'm going to 40 now. I'm pity for the young ones coming up. So the wise ones should hold on our agitation with the battle for. Forget about Asari, Uche Mefor, this, that. This is a game.
Thank you.
They just want to track everybody, and they now throw one stupid game and overshadow everybody. But our leader, the guy is so intelligent. He's seen everything. Don't think that he doesn't know what to say or what to do. He's seen everything. But I will advise every bomb Biafra, I beg, make we channel all our eyes to not.
Oh my goodness. Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Frank. Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.
All right. This person has been trying to reach me. I cannot call you because you're calling direct. You're calling directly. I hope you can call us back and make your contribution. +393, please. You can call and make your contribution. I'm sorry you have not been able to, I've not been able to pick your call. The calls are many for me to control. So the bottom line of everything is that there is nothing like Niger Delta Republic. And if they deem it fit to say, okay, if they decide that they want Niger Delta, it's only a referendum. We decide, right? It's only a referendum. By referendum, then people will be allowed to make their, put in their vote, they vote in, and then they do the counting. So even at that, if you say Niger Delta Republic, what about those Igbo-speaking communities that are being carved into all these states? Of course, they would like to. If they say they want to join us, how many people will now be in Niger Delta? Honestly, how many people will now be in Niger Delta if they say now, okay, let's just go. Let's just go. Igbos, we are going. Those ones in River State. So if they say, okay, the Igbos now, let's just join together. How many people do you think will be left in River State? Of course, the people who even made up of River State mostly are Igbos. That is the truth. And you go to Akwa Ibom also, they have Igbo speaking parts. They have the Igbo communities there. Hello, caller. Good afternoon from here.
Good afternoon, my sister.
Welcome to the program.
Okay, my name is Wachine Chidalo.
Go ahead, please,
So,
and make
sister,
your contribution.
I'm hearing what you are saying about the topic. You know, one thing there is that Uche Mefor and our brother Asari Dokubo, they are not the serious people to me. So the only person who know that fighting for us is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. But if they are serious, let them show us they are serious. I would like them to be serious, but I know that they're not serious. So talking about Niger Delta, people don't know anything about Niger Delta. Imo State is a Niger Delta. Abia State is a Niger Delta. I don't know why our people are so stupid. Imo State is an NDDC. Abia State is also NDDC. I don't know why people are saying Niger Delta, Niger Delta. Do you know what is the meaning of Niger Delta? Why Imo is a Niger Delta? Abia is a Niger Delta. Even Anambra State is a Niger Delta. It's all in producing state. I don't understand why people are still arguing, calling themselves Niger Delta, Niger Delta. I think I see it as a very stupid something. Any person that calls himself a Niger Delta is very stupid, like our leader say it. Because why should you say you're a Niger Delta? While I'm from Imo State, I'm a Niger Delta now.
Yes.
That sounds stupid. It sounds stupid. So our brothers and sisters should stop saying that thing. We are one people. Like our leader say, we are one people. So all those things they are saying Niger Delta, South East. I have never seen that kind of thing before. What of was North, South North? That kind of thing is not even. These are brothers in Europa. Have we here any Yoruba divide themselves into two? No. That is so no only our brothers, Igbo people that like to divide themselves, saying I'm not Igbo, I'm not Igbo. I don't understand. All I have to say is that our leader is a good man, and they are seeing him as the person that will lead Biafra to their destination. They have a good heart. The only thing I'm pleading for him is that when Biafra came, because I know that Biafra will come very soon, let him be the first leader that will lead us. This one is saying that they will not lead us. Yeah, I think you are seeing what is happening in London now. You see what is happening in London. If somebody told you that someone like Uche Mefor will misbehave like this to make himself caricature, he won't believe. So that only thing I'm pleading for our leader is that when Biafra come, at least 1 year or 2 years, he wants to be our leader and organize Biafra very well. Don't bring Biafra and lead Biafra. That's a mistake Zeki and Awolowo will fight for independence of Nigeria. They push them by the side. That's why Nigeria did not survive.
Thank you for your contribution.
My sister.
Thank you. Yeah. So if former IPOB deputy Mazi Uche Mefor could come out in public and be talking about Niger Delta Republic, I mean, this is very, very shameful. This is so shameful. And also coming out to castigate what he built, what he joined Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to build all these years is kind of, I find it also funny and very, very disappointing at the same time. Because you cannot, what makes a true man is a man who is able to keep the private discussion that he had when the going, was good, is very, very important. Good afternoon from here, caller. Welcome to the program. Hello? Oh, let me see if I can call back. I don't know. The line went off again. Let me see if I can call back. Oh, another call is here. Good afternoon from here. Welcome to the program.
Hello?
Hello, good afternoon.
Yeah, good afternoon.
Oh, another call is here. Good afternoon from here.
Please, can you tune down the volume, please, of your device?
Okay. Can you hear me now?
Yes.
Okay, yeah, I'm calling from Holland, Netherlands.
I don't know, it's noisy where you are. I don't know what is happening with your device. Maybe you can just move away from where you are listening me from, please.
Are you hearing me now?
No. The sound is not good. Oh, no. Hello, caller. Welcome to the program.
Hello, Auntie Chizzy, good evening.
Yeah, good afternoon from here.
Yeah, it's Ifan and Joko calling from Dubai.
Welcome to the program.
Yeah, Auntie Chizzy, I greet you.
We are all in it together.
I know, but at least I name in coma. You got when on name in coma. Na ihe ọ na-eme
biko na-ekwusịtụ ike ka anyị na-anụ ihe ị na-ekwu kwusịtụ ike biko
ka ọmakwa na-enwe ndị na-akpa ekwe ya aja n'ukwu ana m efolo gị for long the issue nọ dị awụ ịma ndị Igbo anyị na-atụrụrụ so ọnwụ igbu nwa nkịta ọ na-ekwe ya ka ọnụ isi
yes
Asari Dokubo na Uche Mefor na all the rest of them donate mmege ha wụ ọnwụ ihe na-akụ ha ịma ihe ọbụla Chineke kwadoro ọsọ chọrọ ime ndị iro ga na-agba mgba but at the end of the day ihe ahụ ga-eme Mazi Nnamdi Kanu emepele mmadụ anya amara na onwe onye wụpụ ụmụaka na ya na 24th century ha na-eme ihe ọbụla ha na-eme na-atụ na-agba arụ ọjọọ ha niile ha na-agba ọ ga na-apakfa ya ha tuto aka Chukwu na ihe mmadụ na-eme asị m nke onye so na-eme dị ya mma ya mere na-aga nke onye na-emekwana so na ọ dị ya mma ya ọ dị Chineke mma ọ dịkwa anyị nwa mma n'obi donetine mma na this struggle na-aga n'ụwa Mazi Nnamdi Kanu onye anyị ga-eso ha masịkwara ha mee ma ha tara ji o ma ha tara ede amakwa kreti ha human right kreti ihe ọbụla ha chọrọ ikreti ka gbasara ha nwa enwe onye anyị ma na-awụ Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the savior anyị hụrụ anya this time.
Thank you.
Adị m ohere a na-ekele ụmụ Biafra niile ebe ọbụla nke ọbụla ha nọ sị ka anyị kwụsị ike ebe anyị kwụ onye ọbụla kwụsị ike ebe ọgwụ ndị achọghị ego ka ha chọga.
Thank you, Mr. Ifanye. Thank you for your contribution. All right, bye-bye. Yeah, so it's all about power. It's all about the money. It's all about the money. It's all about power. It's all about command. It's all about control. Everybody wants to be a leader. Everybody wants to be a leader. They don't want to follow Mazi to be under. Nobody wants to be under anybody except the very few people who are only interested in Biafra restoration and not even whoever that is at the top or whoever that is leading. That is the problem here from what I have seen so far. So if a former IPOP deputy leader is still talking about Niger Delta Republic, it means that all these years that he had been the deputy leader, he had been there deceiving himself and deceiving people, claiming that he is one of us. This shows truly that he never believed in Biafra. He never believed in what he was fighting for. That is the truth. You see, now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is talking about people defending themselves, Eastern Security coming out to defend those in Biafra land. And then this man, on the other hand, is saying that they formed army so that they will be killing people. When they say the guilty conscience, he is against it, right? And Asari Dokubo, on the other hand, said, initially, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu doesn't want to pick up arms. He said that IPOP will not pick up arms, right? And Asari Dokubo said no, that he does not believe in that ideology of not picking up arms. That was what he said in 2018. He does not believe that Biafra will be restored. That is what it means through peaceful engagement. So IPOP decided to be peaceful, and he does not believe in that. So he believes, he was a Niger Delta militant before. So they so much believe in do me, I do you, that kind of stuff. But now, as things have turned around, things have changed, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, going by what is happening, people cannot just sit down and Uche Mefor is telling people, defend yourself, but Eastern Security should be taken over or Eastern Security should be dismantled. It doesn't make sense. So how do you want people who are vulnerable to defend themselves, if not that the well-trained, able-bodied men will come out and defend them? How do you want somebody who is in the village, an old woman of maybe 90 years, 70 years old, grandpa, grandma, how do you want them to defend themselves? How do you want people you are calling, you said they should form security outfit, they should form, vigilante. How do you want them to defend themselves? It's not possible. Good afternoon. Hello? Hello?
Good afternoon. Hello, can you hear me? Good afternoon.
My brother, I don't know. You are very close to your device. I don't know. It's kind of noisy. You have to leave there entirely, please. No, but I can hear my voice. I can hear my voice from here. You have to either you tune it down or you just...
You have tuned it down already.
Okay, go ahead. Oh, no. Okay. I'm hearing my voice. I can hear my voice. If you are talking like that and you see? I don't know. I'm sorry, please. Wait, put it off and then call us back, or you leave there completely, please. Hello? I don't know. I don't know what is happening. Your device you're listening from is on, and then the thing is disturbing, I'm sorry. Let me see if I can call you back. You have to put it off. Let me call you back. When you try to listen to your voice, this is what happens. Let me see if he will answer the call now. I'm trying to call him back. It's not picking. Bros, I hope you are not angry. I don't know if you're still listening because you are not picking the call anymore. I'm trying to call you back. You are not picking. Okay, hello?
Yeah, can you hear me now?
Yes, well, if you tune it down or you just leave where you are completely, it's okay now. I think it's better.
It's better now. You can hear me now.
Yes, go ahead. Your name, please.
My name is Stanley Okos. I'm from Indigenous of Abo.
Okay, Mr. Stanley, go ahead.
Yeah, because you see, Nnamdi from the one in 2000 in Italy, we have been fighting together for Biafra. Even when he come, we only have a photograph because Nnamdi have been fighting the Biafra freedom for a while now. Everybody, I'm greeting all the Biafrans. Joining Uche Mefor and what do they call them? I'm not in support of them because Nnamdi is sent by God to fight for this freedom. We better follow Nnamdi. Joining them together, which means we don't want Biafra to come again because they are there to eat bribe. They are not there to fight for the freedom of the Biafrans. Hello.
All right, thank you. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you. I don't know, it's really, I don't know, you know, sometimes our people, I could still hear my voice from the background. When you call, you put it, either you put it off or you tune it down. You can go back to the program and listen to your voice. It's just as easy as that, so that those people who are listening, by the time they are listening to it, it will be clear. The voice will be clear from both your end and also from my end. I don't know. Thank you all for being part of this program. I don't know. Someone is calling me. Someone has been calling me, but I cannot call him back because he is calling directly. It's not from WhatsApp, so I cannot call back. They have tried to reach me, but the calls there are so many. I can only try to get back to those who called on WhatsApp. Anyways, let's continue. So my people, what we are saying is that we don't know how they are going to do their whole thing. Like one of our brothers that called, Mr. Jackson, he said that Asari Dokubo did not say he's a president. Of course, he didn't say he's a president, but he said that he is the address that his speech says that he is the chairman of the de facto customary government. I mean, the implementation committee, as the way they put it down, implementation committee. So that is what he is. I don't know. My brother is calling back again. Hello.
Yeah, so I'm the guy that called back because in Holland, I would like to have where they have the meeting in Holland because I would like to be attending the meeting because I moved now to Holland.
Okay, you are now in Netherlands.
Yeah, I need to know where they have the meeting. There's a number I can contact.
Okay, I'm going to send it to you. I will send it to you later, please.
Okay, thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All right. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna send it to you later. He's now in Netherlands, so I will send it to you. He's very close. Not far from here, where we have our family meeting. So let me read some comments from the comment section. This one said, Uche Mefor is Onyoshi. He believes Nnamdi Kanu is a coward like him. Yes, Uche Mefor believes that. Of course, he said we have to defend ourselves. We have to defend ourselves. And when the time came for people to defend themselves, Uche Mefor now he turned to something else and started fighting the same cause that he was fighting for all these years. I mean, this is very, very disappointing from someone from him. So he never believed in Biafra. He never believed in Niger. I mean, he never believed that Biafra, all those people from the old Eastern region are Biafran. So he believes in Niger Delta, and he has been pretending all this while. I don't know how they are going to do it. I don't know whether he will accept Asari Dokubo's ideology of armed struggle, since he, Uche Mefor, does not believe in armed struggle. He's not in support of that. That is why he is against ESN. And Asari Dokubo, on the other hand, does not believe in the ideology of not picking up arms. So I wonder how they're going to work together now. So you now see hypocrisy, deception in what they are doing. Well, let's just continue to pray for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, for God Almighty to continue to protect him and be with him. It's really, really sad that those people that he trusted could betray him to this extent. Even though me personally, I never believed in Uche Mefor 100% during when he was IPOB deputy. No, I rarely listened to his program because of his own. I know everybody mustn't be the same, but yeah, that is what it is. What it is, and IPOB covered him all these years. You know, somebody who happened to be a deputy leader, we expected him. He's somebody that when he comes out to speak, there was an interview where he was interviewed some time ago. And even when they were asking him questions, the lady was asking him questions. You know, as a deputy leader, we expected him to talk intelligently. Unfortunately, that was not the case, you know. But then everybody mustn't be Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And that is why you see that if you are not called to agitate or to fight for your people, you are not called. It's not something that you get through gragra. It's a gift. And that is why you see, no matter how everything, no matter whatever that is happening, you see that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he is consistent. What he says yesterday, he will continue to say it. He has never changed. It's not easy. Same thing applicable to people like Simon Ekpa. You see that he has been consistent all for the few months that he has been running his program. It's not easy. Even after work, you see him come out. So it's not easy. If you don't have what it takes, you cannot do it. It's not by gara, you know, and it's not by blowing grammar. It's not by convoluted grammar. No, it's just that when you are called, you are called. When you are not called, you are not called. That is the truth of the matter, and that is the way it is. So someone is saying something. Let me see. Yes, Anioma is part of Biafra. Jack Don. Anioma is part of Biafra. Yes, of course, is part of Biafra. Unfortunately, some people, even as the Fulani headsmen are going about ransacking villages, raping women, killing people, some people are not even looking at that. They are all against, they are only after Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOP leadership. Very, very sad indeed, right? Very, very sad indeed. Thank you all for, I don't know, maybe I should end this program now. Let me see if I can't get back to people. Some people called me directly. Unfortunately, I cannot call directly except on WhatsApp. So it's kind of difficult for me to call. This guy called, this person called. Let me see. Let me try and see if they can pick this call. Let me call them back and see. I hope this person picks the call. Hello?
Hello.
Yeah, good afternoon. This is Simply Chizzy. Hello?
Chizzy?
Yeah, this is Simply Chizzy. You were trying to reach me on the live program.
Okay. Oh, sorry. Shouldn't be offended. I'm already out.
Oh, okay.
Let me call you back for you not to burn your credit.
It's all right.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Okay. He has called me repeatedly, and I couldn't pick his call because the calls were so many for me to handle. So, okay. Odiobu Tochukwu said, keep on the program. is interesting. Okay, but you know, I like when people call and make their contribution because, okay. Good afternoon from here.
Okay, afternoon.
Good afternoon.
What made me to call is
your name, please, sir.
People to understand. My name is Friday Lawrence. I'm from Edo State.
Okay.
We all appreciate what Nnamdi Kanu is doing.
Okay.
If you don't know, Nnamdi Kanu is a man. He's a God sent.
Yes.
To liberate Nigeria. If you don't know, you better know.
Yeah.
It's not all people. I'm talking to you with spiritual rays now. That is why when I get to that, when I open my telly and I watch it, you are just talking. I have to speak. That man is God sent. He's a God sent. Right to this date. Right to this date.
Yes.
That man is God sent. Not what the other man was saying. Edo State is the one that poisoned it. No. That man, God bring that man to do what is good for the whole Africa. And that is why I so much love him. And he speak of Africa, the whole Africa. And that man is the man who will liberate Africa. If you don't know, you better know.
Yes.
He's a man. I'm an Edo State man. Over here drinking. I'm an Edo State man. He's a man. God sent to liberate Africa. Mark it. That is just all I just want to say.
Thank you.
Thank you for what all you people are doing. And I know people say rubbish, say this, say that. No. So far, one day, time shall tell.
Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Lawrence. Thank you. Thank you.
God bless you.
God bless you
Thank
too.
you.
All right, sir. Bye-bye.
Ciao, ciao.
Yes, you see, so our brother that called and said, forget about it, though they are insulted Mazi, this, that. No. We don't do that. It's just like you cannot disown your family member because your family member said, no, you are no longer my brother, you are no longer my sister, you know, and now you now said no. Because you said I'm not your brother, okay, me too, I'm not your sister, you know, so that is the way it is. And someone said he was trying to call me, but I am not picking. I don't know, someone is typing something here. You can call us, please, and make your contribution. You can call us. Diobu Tochukwu, you said you've been trying to reach me, but you cannot get. Oh, sorry about that, because the calls, the calls are so many. The calls are so many. That is why I cannot pick every call at the same time. This one is saying, I prefer Anioma and Kem. You said, I prefer joining Yoruba people as Anioma man. Some of you don't have, some of you no get to get only insult people. Please, no, it's not everybody that is insulting people. You know, there is something about this online stuff that people must understand. Sometimes people come online just to have fun. There are people who come online, they are not even IPOB, let's say, registered members, just as people say, oh, they are the IPOBD. No, they are not registered IPOB members, but they are Biafrans. And sometimes they just come. Everybody must not behave the same way. That is the problem. Everybody mustn't behave the same way. There are people, when they come, they are patient. Even if you are insulting them, they will not respond to you. Why there are people, they just come on social media just to have fun. Someone can just jump into a program like this and start insulting people and start typing just to distract or to draw attention to himself or herself. And you cannot, because of that, you say, no, because they are insulting you, you are not Biafran. It doesn't make sense. You said you are from Anioma. So does it mean that if someone from a village in Anioma insult you, say, no, because you insult me, I'm no longer from Anioma? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make sense, please. Okay, if they insult you, you cannot insult them back. Then you move on. That is it. If you cannot insult them back, then move on and leave them. Maybe the person typing that thing at that time was even angry. Somebody provoked him, but he just came on a program and started insulting people. People do it all the time. They just come there, they will start typing. Some are even kids, children, they will be typing. So you just have to overlook all these things, okay? So back to what we are saying. Chief Alhaji or Alhaji Asari Dokubo, sorry, is now the chairman of the Biafran de facto customary implementation committee, according to him. And then George Onyibe is their secretary to the de facto customary government of the state of Biafra, according to them. And he will be seeing the day-to-day administration of the Biafran state. This is according to them. And then Mazi Uche Mefor is the head of information. Okay, he is the head of information and communication. Maybe this is another Lai Muhammad. I don't know. And then the almighty Emeka Emekesiri, the lawyer, that one will handle the legal needs of their government. So 3 of them for now will start, they will pilot the affairs of the government for now, of the government for now, and then later on people can now join them. People can now join them if they want to, according to them. So we don't know, but let's just hope, let's see how far they can go, you know. That is the thing. It's very, very unfortunate that somebody like Uche Mefor, when he came out as deputy leader, he couldn't stand on his own. Now he was just running from pillar to post to see where he could hold himself, you know, to get a balance, to get balance from. Unfortunately, he ended up with Asari Dokubo. This is very sad indeed. And I was even surprised because I didn't see any position of Mazi Obi, you know, neither did I see this man, barrister, what was his name? Clifford Iruanya. There, I did not see any of them there. Maybe they are going to join them later, but for now, I know. So Oga George Onyibe, Naim be their secretary, he will be writing, you know, George Onyibe. So may God see us through and help us. Hello, good afternoon, caller.
Good afternoon. My name is Chigomo. I'm calling from Russia.
Your name is what, please?
My name is Chidubem Onyekwelo. I'm calling from Russia.
Okay. Go ahead, please, Mr. Chidubem Onyekwelo.
What I want to contribute is, I know this man, Asari Dokubo, once said he's not a Biafra. He's fighting for Nigeria Republic.
Yes.
And suddenly he joined Biafra because Nigerian government is not giving him what he wants or something. I don't know, maybe the pipeline that he's guiding, he stopped guiding pipelines. So I don't know why our people are being fooled or something. And because Uche Mefor was being sacked from IPOB, then he has to go and join the saboteur. So what I'm saying is that people should wisen up. You understand?
Yes.
No freedom, nothing good comes easy. You understand? If you are working under someone and the person you're working under said, look, this thing you're doing, you are not doing it well, or you are being sacked, you have to go and apologize. You don't have to, because you are being sacked, you start fighting the person that was feeding you before. Even Uche Mefor, before I don't know Uche Mefor. You understand? Yes. I know him only when he joined IPOB. You understand?
Yes.
And he was nobody. So why would he go and start fighting on Nnamdi Kanu? And I know that this Asari Dokubo 13 is to fight IPOB.
Yes, go ahead.
So our people should wisen up. You understand?
Yeah.
We should not be deceived.
All right.
Nothing good comes easy. When Moses wanted to replace Israelites, he was an asylum. He ran away from Egypt.
Yes.
Yeah. So we should open our eyes. We should not be deceived. This is what I want to contribute.
All right. Thank you, Mr. Onyekwelo from Russia. Thank you for your contribution.
I love the program. Keep it on.
Thank you. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to the program.
Yeah.
Hello, good afternoon.
Good evening.
Yeah, good afternoon from here.
Good evening. Yeah, we are on evening period this time. I'm calling from UAE.
Okay, your name, please.
I'm Ifani by name, but people knows me as Pope. I'm from Omonachi Urisheze in Gobala local government.
Okay, go ahead and make your contribution.
So my contribution is that, there is some people that think that if we touch them, that there is nothing good will come out. And without knowing that, know how, when God say yes, no one can say no. Uche Mefor, all his plan before he came out is to come and loot his brothers, not to come and fight for them. He came to loot his brothers, as in to use them and make money. And as he came out, Nnamdi Kanu did not give him that opportunity, did not give him that chance. He now turned against him. And those ones that, the guy that said that he is from Maloma because of his insult. Some people will just come out, they will just say as in rubbish from their mouth. They say, who is insulting you? Everybody is fighting to get freedom. As in, we are having problem everywhere now. In Nigeria now, you cannot sleep and have rest. Look at fuel. Okay, I don't know if all those our leadership are going travel to other countries and see what is happening. But they only travel to loot our currency down to another country. So when we are doing something, we are not doing it for anybody. We are doing it for ourselves. We are doing it for ourselves. Yes. I don't know whether you understand what I'm saying.
Yes, I do.
We are doing it for ourselves to liberate from the bondage. We are on bondage. Igbo people, we are on bondage. Remember the people that died because of Biafra. I don't think that what he is doing now, he will do it.
Thank you.
He doesn't remember. He doesn't remember all those things. So that is my contribution. Because if he remember it, he will not do all those rubbish. So thank you very much.
Thank you, Mr. Ifani. Thank you for your contribution.
Thank you very much.
All right.
Thank you very much.
Someone said here. He said, okay, our sister here said, I am an Ijaw woman. Asari Dokubo is on his own. We do not support him. After all the money he paid, okay, he was paid as a Niger Delta militant. He did not do anything for the Niger Delta. Okay. Hello, caller. Good afternoon from here.
Hello.
Welcome to the program. Hello?
Hello.
Go ahead, please. Your name and where you're calling from.
Yeah, my name is Chris. I'm calling from Germany.
Okay, welcome to the program.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been listening to people's contributions since, but I have a different view about the whole thing.
Okay.
First of all, I want to acknowledge the effort that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has made so far. And I also want to say that the coming in of Uche Mefor and Dokubo will be a distraction. It's going to be a distraction. And to avoid further distraction, because more people will come in. To avoid further distraction, Nnamdi Kanu should try as much as possible to leave another executive in Nigeria now that he's abroad. An executive who will be running the home affairs. Because what is drawing attention to Dokubo's entrance now is he started by mentioning certain names in certain cabinets. That this one will be in charge of this, the other one will be in charge of this. These were things that Nnamdi Kanu never did, So he was like running it as a personal affair. the struggle for an independence is never a one-way traffic. Many people will be allowed to enter. Some will be saboteurs. Some will be people who are, direct and dealing faithfully. So, if Nnamdi Kanu should devise this means of keeping some certain executives in the country, and those people will be working on his behalf now that he's not in the country. Because you cannot tell me that you're fighting for an independence of people of Biafra, and you are not in the country. Only some people who are operational, all these people who are just taking orders from you, are the people who are fighting and dying in Nigeria. So for him to really stand up as a leader and shame Dokubo and Uche Mefor, let him appoint some executives in the country.
Okay, thank you for your contribution.
Thank you.
Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Chris.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Bye.
Okay. Mr. Chris is saying, but one thing is this, if nobody is fighting Asari Dokubo that he's appointing this person, appointing that person, it simply means that they are jokers. They are joking, right? Good afternoon from here. Welcome to the program.
Yes, my lovely sister, Simply Chizzy. It's your brother Ugochukwu. Can you hear me?
Yes, Mr. Ugochukwu. Sorry, you have been trying to reach me for quite some time now. I said, I'm sorry, you have been trying to reach me.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Go ahead.
Yeah. Yes. Let me say one thing. Let me make one thing clear. Because some people are so myopic. They cannot understand what freedom fighter means.
Yes.
I hope I'm calling that clear, yeah?
Yes.
Right. One thing, that's the last caller. Now, I want to actually correct him in one thing. Yeah? Our leader.
Hello? Hello? Sorry, you are not coming out anymore. Mr. Ugochukwu. Oh, we've lost him. The caller that called from Germany, Mr. Chris from Germany, he said Mr. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should be appointing people, but he has people. We have principal officers, and besides, that Asari Dokubo appointed people doesn't mean that. Hello, sir. Hello?
Hi.
Yes, go ahead, please.
Hello?
Go ahead, please.
Yes, it's me. I called back. I think network was giving a problem.
Yes, yes.
Right. Let me make something clear very well to that scholar.
Go ahead. Oh, you are not coming out again. I don't know what is happening. I don't know. Hello? Oh my goodness. I'm sorry. I don't know what is happening. The line is off again. So our brother that called from, he's calling back again. Hello, Mr. Ugochukwu.
Yes, my lovely sister.
Go ahead, please.
Thank you for your patience. This network sometimes it does.
I understand. I understand.
Yeah, let me make something clear to our people, please. From with this your platform, let me educate our people a little bit. Now, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will not appoint anybody in Biafra land to stand or to do something else. The only thing Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is controlling is Eastern Security Network and Biafrans at large. He is the leader of the indigenous people of Biafra all over the whole world, known by the EU, known even by the America, and known by the United Kingdom. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is the only person they know. Now, nobody should come here and tell you, I know people will say that's their own opinion, to say, since Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not in the country, he should appoint somebody. Our people speak like as if sometimes they are stupid, they are drunk. Believe me, when I see our people speak that, it makes me, I feel like to strangle them to death. I'm telling you the gospel too, because we are angry. You people never see the people that is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is holding. He's holding the dangerous people that want to destroy you soon. Believe me. But let me say something here. Nobody should worry about that. Nobody should worry about that idiot. The only thing you people should look, I think we have been following our leaders since how many years now? You should know that if Asari Dokubo is a threat to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come out and tell you people. We tell Biafrans. But Asari Dokubo is not a threat to Biafra struggle. It's not a threat to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu.
Yes.
Both him and Uche Mefor, the people that are going talking, they're going to form government of this, that. They are not a threat to this struggle. They are not a threat to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. They never. Asari Dokubo knows that he's not a threat. What he is doing is just to come and counter, just to make a noise. So Zoo will write it in their paper. He just wants to come and do this stupid creek, something he has been doing, deceiving his people and trying to make him money. Instead of him to build school for the less privileged, he went to Lome, to Cotonou and build the school. Asari Dokubo is not ashamed of himself. You make a money from the blood of your people. You went to another man's country and build the school and build the mansions, and then you come out to come and destroy the man that is trying to rescue his people. Let me tell him there's something. Asari Dokubo, maybe his voice is listening. You and Uche Mefor know that very well. Even God in heaven know that two of you are not a threat to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. If you are a threat, we know.
Yes.
My sister, let me tell you what is. Let me tell Biafrans, because our people, our people are going. Our people can never. That is what Mazi Nnamdi Kanu said. Remain consistent. Remain consistent. Don't change. That is why he paid them in the prison. Give me Biafra or you kill me. Since then, he's come out. He's still saying the same word. You never go left. You never go right. Why is it that some lunatic will come out and start talking about something that is not relevant, and our people are shouting, and our people are trying to make it look like Asari Dokubo is somebody. Asari Dokubo is nobody. He knew, even if you put Asari Dokubo to Magot, I will take Magot than Asari Dokubo for you to see that Asari Dokubo, Nigerian government to know that Asari Dokubo is nobody. Somebody that come out and declare himself a president. Lai Mohammed said that he's an entertainer. That shows you. Have Lai Mohammed ever called Mazi Nnamdi Kanu entertainer before? He knew who is bringing Nigeria down. So why is our people bothering themselves? You have to bother anytime you see me bothering his wife. Anytime Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is bothering, and we know that yes. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not moving, it's not shaking, it's not even what Asari Dokubo is doing, it's not even scratching his skin. Why is Biafra bothering, for Christ's sake? What don't you know the international community are watching? Why are our people shaking? Why are you bothering? Why the one that is leading you is not even moving? For this bastard is not moving. And let me tell my sister.
Yes.
Let me give you one expo. The reason why all these things is happening before I drop. Yes?
Yeah.
Do you know why all these things is coming up? Do you know why?
No.
Now, write it down. The reason why we are inside and we know everything that's happening. The reason why Asari Dokubo and Uche Mefor is doing these things and this gang. You know what they are afraid of?
No.
Is Eastern Security Network. That is what they are afraid of. That is where Mazi Nnamdi Kanu destroyed the whole Nigeria. Because they think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is... I shouldn't have said this thing, but let me just make it clear to our people. They think now Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is going to use Eastern Security Network to come after them. But Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is not a bloodshedder. They think. That is why you see Wazirike was shouting, give it to Eastern governors so that they will pour their Fulani poison and corrupt our people. That you don't know? That is Eastern Security Network is what is killing them. Because Uche Mefor did not know when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu was coming. None of us know. Nobody even know. Till he floated up. Everybody was shocked.
Yes.
Now, Wazirike think Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will use Eastern Security Network and come after him. No. Asari Dokubo, the same thing. No. All of them, you see, that is what is pushing them. Eastern Security Network is the force that can never stop. Any day you see Eastern Security Network fall, then that is when you will see I will start asking, start shaking the way our people shaking. Because that is where the zoo, see, go and check go and ask the zoo, what is their problem now? They will tell you Eastern Security Network. This is where our people supposed to go and contribute. Make it, we will still give them bomb. You get people see AK-47, they are shaking. What about when we give them bomb? Because they're still going to carry bomb.
Yeah.
So what is our people afraid of? This man has been fighting for how many? Nigerians have spent billions and trillions. They have pushed him down.
Thank you.
Who is Asari Dokubo? Asari Dokubo is hungry now. We know he's broke. He's hungry. He's looking for one way or the other to make Nigeria recognize him.
Yes.
But ask our people in your platform. What is why they don't approve for Christ's sake? If Asari Dokubo challenge Mazi Nnamdi Kanu or do something stupid, we will take him down. He knows quite very well. Asari Dokubo, Biafra's intelligence to know where your hotel and your house is. First of all, we will starve you to death. We burn it down in Togo.
Thank you, sir, for your contribution.
And when you go hungry, you get heart attack and die.
Thank you.
It's not Asari Dokubo is not a threat to our people. Our people should remain strong. Eastern security, yes, we have get this one. What are you afraid of?
Thank you.
My sister, thank you for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you, Mr. Ugochukwu. God bless you for your contribution. Thank you. So they are not after, the government is not after Asari Dokubo because they know that he has nothing to offer. All these things they are doing, this is just a jamboree of the fallen heroes. let me say this is a jamboree of the fallen heroes. That's all. That is just what they are trying to display here. And that is why the Nigerian government has not gone after him, because they know he no carry anything. So our brother that spoke from Germany that said Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should appoint people, Asari Dokubo is giving position to this and that. No, bros. It's not like that. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has something much stronger, very much stronger than what they are just displaying just for the public, for a public show. Okay. Someone wrote something here. Is it Johannes? He said, my sister Chizob, I never knew it was you. Okay. I used to, if you are listening to me, you can send me a message if you know me. He said, I never knew it was you. I don't know. Hello, good afternoon, caller. Hello? Oh, the network is bad. It's trying to reconnect. Let me see if I can. Okay. Let's see if maybe if we can call this person back. Let me see if I can call him or her back. And Jack Dom, oh, he put it off. Okay. Jack Don, you asked me something. Yes, I live in Netherlands. He's asking me if you are in Holland. Yes. So to post, like somebody said, you know that what they just did, they are playing the game of the mind. If you are not wise, you wouldn't know that, no, this Asari Dokubo issue no carry water. Good afternoon, caller. Welcome to the program.
Good afternoon, my good sister. How are you?
I'm fine. Welcome to the program.
Yeah, my name is Mazi Nnamdi, and I'm calling from Brazil.
You're welcome.
Thank you, my sister. First and foremost, I would like to appreciate you and some other freedom fighters we have that are really backing our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And also, I want to thank Jehovah, the Elohim, for the life of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. He is the greatest and the ever-living leader. First and foremost, I want to appreciate the last caller. In fact, he said everything all. Don't mind the caller before this last caller. These are the people that were paid just to encounter what our leader is doing. There is no freedom fighter that is in good times with oppressors. There is never. Go to the history, you will find out that every freedom fighters went on exile. King Selassie of Egypt, when this country from Europe, Italy invaded Ethiopia. He fled to London, stayed there for 5 years before he came back. That was why Ethiopia was not colonized by the Europeans. Go to so many other freedom fighters. In fact, none of these freedom fighters were in good times with their oppressors. Let me come back to Asari Dokubo. I don't recognize him as chief. First and foremost, ask Asari Dokubo, what did he achieve when Jonathan was in office? When Babangida said that if Jonathan did not move out of Asarog, that they will spill blood on the streets. This dog, I thank God for the name our leader gave him. Pig. This pig came out on the social media. Blasted, said that he will help Babangida to split the blood. What happened to Goodluck Jonathan? Did Goodluck Jonathan went for the second tenure? No. What did he do? Nothing. So he is just an ordinary backing dog. One thing you understand is that he has found out that this Biafran struggle is coming to the last point. That was why he wanted to come out and declare. Look at the way he declared Biafra. On the issue of Uche Mefor, look at what happened on the issue of Uche Mefor. From the beginning of this struggle, I told them that Uche Mefor is not the way I'm looking at Uche Mefor. Uche Mefor has no contribution to the freedom fighter. He is only collecting £4,000 every month. And for you to realize that this Uche Mefor wanted to poison our leader. For that reason, our leader decided to hide whatever. Let me tell you the issue of this security network. Uche Mefor told our leader that he should first and foremost draft a notification notifying the five southeast governors about this creation of security network. What did our leader did? Our leader drafted the issue on another person's name, not on our leader's name. Uche Mefor got annoyed when the southeast governors read all this notification, because the notification didn't come from our leader. It was a surprise. Then what happened now? Uche Mefor, look at from the deputy leader to an information. I don't know.
Sorry, excuse me, Mr. Mike. You said the letter was not drafted, was not written by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but Mazi Nnamdi Kanu signed the letter. No, I saw that letter.
He signed it as if no problem.
Sorry, because of our listeners, we have to clear things when we are talking, please. Mazi Uche Mefor said that he, like when they were planning it, that he drafted like kind of the letter that would be sent to the Eastern politicians, Eastern governors. And that was it. He made the contribution, okay, we are going to do it this way. And then he drafted it. But then when Mazi Nnamdi Kanu executed it, maybe he went through it, maybe made some adjustments and then signed the letter and sent to them. Uche was not aware. Probably Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, something must have happened in between and he decided to withhold whatever further arrangement or information that he had about Eastern security. He decided to withhold it from Mazi Uche Mefor. Go ahead, please.
Yeah, thank you so much for the correction. But one thing you're supposed to understand is two freedom fighters supposed to, for example, Uche Mefor supposed to be supposed to follow instructions. I will give you an example. Look at our Vice President Osibanjo. Osibanjo simply followed instructions. Yes. Despite the fact that he knew that the person in office is not his master, but he is following instructions. On the issue of Uche Mefor is supposed to be humble, loyal to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, despite what happened. And because of his not being loyal and disobedient, that was why Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is depriving him of everything. And I love it so much, the way. Yeah, I love it so much. So this issue of Asari Dokubo launching or broadcasting Biafra, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never said that this is a disturbance to him. the only people that are complaining about Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the only people that Mazi Nnamdi Kanu are nightmare are only the Fulanis. And we are rightly with Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. We give him our 100% support in whatever decisions he makes. Bear in mind, why I follow Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is, remember that if Mazi Nnamdi Kanu make any mistake on this struggle, the whole world are going to hold him accountable. That is why he's supposed to be careful, and he is being careful on any decisions, on any actions he is following, and he don't want another person to be a stumbling block to him, because he knew that some of these people that led their life for this struggle. I lost my elder brother for this struggle. So tomorrow anything can happen to Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and that is why we gave him our solely support, being loyal, being humble in any instructions he asks us to do. We do it because any consequences, he is the one to bear it, not we. We will bear our own consequences in a way we should bear. He also should bear it. And he is being careful for the international communities not to hold him responsible of being among those that are creating a terrorist. This is my contribution. On the issue of Asari Dokubo, please, my people, I advise you people, please, let us forget about Asari Dokubo and his making noise. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has never made mention of Asari Dokubo that they are being disturbing. So let us focus on our leader. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is our leader, and we're humble and to him. Thank you so much for your broadcast.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution, Mr. Mike from Brazil. We appreciate you. So you remember hey, so when this guy used to, I don't know, I feel like singing this song all the time. When George Onyibe used to anchor program on Radio Biafra. Oh, another call is coming in. Good afternoon from here, caller.
Yes, my sister, it's me, but I call back. I want to correct something now.
Okay.
Very, very important. You see, that is why I said to our people, like that last caller, I will correct him in something again. That is why I said that our people don't listen. We don't listen. There is no time whatsoever. I live in London here. Yes?
Yeah.
What I don't know is what I will not. Anything I didn't know, I won't say it. Uche Mefor have no idea about Eastern Security Network. Whether Uche Mefor didn't know anything.
No, he
about
didn't.
Eastern Security Network.
Yes.
He knows nothing. So why is our people? Now, I will refer you to Uche Mefor broadcast where he was asked question. What did you know about Eastern Security? Uche Mefor said he did not. They didn't consult him. He made it clear.
Excuse me. Sorry, please. Sorry, please. Sorry to interrupt you, Mr. Ugochukwu. The last caller, Mr. Mike, he didn't say Uche Mefor. He didn't say Uche Mefor knew about the Eastern Security. What he said that Uche Mefor said that he drafted the letter to be given to the Eastern governors, and which Uche Mefor said it. I heard it on one of his broadcasts. But then he didn't know what happened after he drafted the letter. He didn't know when Mazi signed the letter. He didn't know whether they gave the letters to the Eastern governors. He did not know. He said he made this comment when they published the letter, when they made it open, IPOB leadership, that look, we didn't just go ahead to form Eastern Security. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu didn't go ahead to form Eastern Security. This is the letter that was written to the Eastern governor. In fact, it was one of the lawyers, Barrister Lawyer Ejimako. He was the one that made it open on his Facebook page, and then people shared it. Okay, so but that doesn't mean that Uche Mefor knew what happened. He didn't know anything. That is true. He did not know. So the caller didn't say that he knew. Okay, please, for clarity.
My sister, did you hear? Let me. What I know that I will keep correcting our people, because I thank God for people like you on social media now. You see, some of our people in the IPOB are still gullible people. I am people like me. People that in my heart, more question on women. If the zoo, any day the zoo touch, they know anywhere. They know. Let me tell you something. I will say it here now so our people understand. So because some of our people don't even know what is going on. Not everything Mazi Nnamdi Kanu will come and tell us, except the one you want to know, and except the one we know. See, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have run away from Uche Mefor long time when Uche Mefor bring us his snake mind. You people don't know. You think
it's all right, sir. Thank you, please, for your contribution.
Let me tell you something. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu you are seeing here, don't look at it because we know him as Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, but there are some certain things he knew we don't know. Uche Mefor, let me tell you something. Uche Mefor, you are watching there. Let me make something clear. Uche Mefor, if you are listening, or your voice, you yourself know that we did not hate you. You know that. I will not come here now and say because Uche Mefor do this and let me hate him. But I hate his attitude. His devilish attitude in this struggle is what I hate. I swear with my life. Uche Mefor, we did not hate you for being Uche Mefor, but we hate you for your attitude of what you and your brother was fighting. Then you went at back, tried to kill him. Uche Mefor, see, my sister, there's some things you people we need to say here now. People will be here, but we just keep it. Go and listen to that tape where that pastor, Reverend Father Odomegwa, I think we have. Does it mean that if our people listen to something, they don't understand what they listen? They don't understand it. That man made it clear that they're supposed to have a meeting. They asked Uche Mefor to wait, let them hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to schedule a meeting so that you people can explain what is going on. Uche Mefor said he has had enough. People that ask Uche Mefor, ask him, why did you say you have had enough? And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu made it clear to that man, a reverend father. Uche Mefor said he's a Catholic man. Now the man called you, your brother, and said to you, wait, we have heard from you. Let's hear from Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu have that time to come and explain. Uche Mefor went on the air, tell our leader a lie, trying to buy himself to become good so that he paid Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a liar. He paid Mazi Nnamdi Kanu a bad person. Now, why did he not wait so that they can schedule the meeting, so that they can see who is at fault? Because Uche Mefor knew exactly what he's planning to do. That is why he went on air and then tried to come and paint our leader a liar. And whereas he know that he himself is lying. Now, ask Uche Mefor that was our leader tell Reverend Father Odomegwa that if he let our people listen
sorry, sir. Sorry to cut you short. You can round off, please, so that I can pick other calls.
Let me round up. He said to Reverend Father Odomegwa, if I offend Uche Mefor in any way, if I, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, offended Uche Mefor in any way, he will kneel down and ask him for forgiveness. Ask Uche Mefor, can you hear me? So that why did you go on air? Because Uche Mefor knew. He knew. When I'm in London, my sister, thank you for just our people are so gullible. That is my problem.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution.
Even though Mazi Nnamdi Kanu today, are you not gonna stand by him? And when you after Ojuku, and when you Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, Ono kota here, Asari Dokubo, Nigerian government now on their payroll, but actually declared the Biafra president. A criminal like him. No, thank you for giving me the opportunity.
Thank you. So even if for the fact that Uche Mefor went to Asari Dokubo and then form alliance with him, that says it all. Asari Dokubo of all people. Asari Dokubo of all people. Uche Mefor knows very well that he cannot stand the heat. He cannot lead. And he made it clear that, look, he cannot lead. He said it that he is not leading anybody. And you know that you are not leading anybody, and then you are finding it difficult to stay under somebody. From even the way he talks, the way he speaks, you just see that he just like He wanted even Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to be dancing to his tone. You know, you have to do this, you have to do that, you have to do this. And if you watch him recently now, you will see that he has completely lost it. In fact, he has worn out. He has completely lost it. He cannot anchor program without calling Nnamdi Kanu, Nayanya, IPOB, Chike, Doziem, DOS. He's still crying like a baby. At least for now, I strongly believe that at this stage now, he must have moved on with his life and then start whatever. They have started their own, and yet he has not moved on. He is still making broadcasts and mentioning IPOB, Nnamdi Kanu, Neneanya, Ego Nona, Gemini. You know, that Ego Gemini is just paying all of them. He's just paying all of them. Money, ego must be made. I mean, come on. You know, so now that they have started their own program, their own project, they said it's Biafra Nation. We wish them luck, right? That is what we are praying. We are praying for Biafra to come, isn't it? So let them continue. We continue to watch them. Nobody is attacking anybody. We are not attacking them. The only thing that we need to like make some, when we make this broadcast, people say don't mind them. You people shouldn't give them attention. You people shouldn't do this. You know, there are people who are so gullible that, just as the last caller said, Mr. Ugochukwu, there are people who are gullible. You know, if you just talk to them, if you don't have that strong mind, honestly, you will deviate. You will start having this double mind. So that is why it's good sometimes, this program, when you hear here, you say, oh, okay, oh, let me follow them. Just like our brother that called from Germany and say, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu should. Good afternoon from here, caller. Hello? So, just like our brother, Mr. Chris, that called from Germany, he said, because Asari Dokubo is appointing people now, people are going to follow him, you know? So that is it. And our brother forgets that Asari Dokubo, nobody is taking him seriously. And I don't know, maybe he has not been following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to know that Asari Dokubo, you know, he doesn't have that power to push anything. You know, this is not the first time they are showing video that they are launching this. He has done a John Nation something some time ago that they are pushing. They want freedom. You know, he was doing everything ended. They even started one. They said they launched somewhere. Is it in Germany? I don't know if it was in Germany. And then nothing happened. We didn't hear anything again. So is it this one now that is going to, they are going to achieve success? I don't know. But for Uche Mefor to have descended so low, to start talking about Niger Delta Republic, no longer Biafra, but Biafra and Niger Delta Republic, this got to show truly that Uche Mefor has completely lost it. Honestly, he is completely out of track. Caller, good afternoon from here. Good afternoon. You've called me before, right?
Yeah. There is something I want to say about this. The last caller Binas said about Uche Mefor. You know, as we are now, even if you and whoever it may be, as a man of God, he may be, as he is, he offended you, but immediately he mentioned the name of God. Only that, the name of God, you have to give him that respect. You know what him and Uche is doing now is not ordinary something. This is something that Uche have to go and ask for forgiveness. Do you know that a reverend father called him waste, or even the time he's supposed to be at the altar, he wasted it because of Uche, to make sure that he fix, as in he make peace between him and the Kanu. Uche said no, that he is above human, as in human, human being to control him, to to tell him what to do. That's what he said in that program, because I do follow them all. He said that he is above to listen or for someone to tell him what to do, that is above that. So, like, his own problem. Let him go and ask for forgiveness
Thank you.
So that he can settle his problem with God. Then the second one, Asari Dokubo, make una forget about Asari Dokubo. As in the open mouth, in go open mouth like this, fly go just inside his mouth go full with the fly.
Thank you for your contribution.
I don't one and came and academy. Go for pipe in a power shrine, one militant, go in and the hop around a lay born, and the hyper of the way go, and you get on that government roof where Anna hit the money, let them eat the money. So we are not afraid of them. Biafra, we are not afraid of them.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Oh, God. Oh, Diego. So let's watch and see how everything is going to play out. Since Asari Dokubo said he doesn't believe in IPOP peaceful ideology of engagement. I mean, IPOP engagement, peaceful engagement, their ideology, that he doesn't believe in that. And Uche Mefor, on the other hand, said he does not want armed struggle. So I wonder how they are going to work together. I wonder how they are going to work together. Hello, caller. Good afternoon from here.
Hello, good morning from here. I'm calling from Houston, Texas.
Good afternoon. Welcome to the program.
Yeah. Like what I want to contribute.
Sorry, your name, please.
My name is Shinedu from Houston, Texas.
Go ahead.
So, our people always be selfish. When you look at when Liberians try to take down the government, Chancellor and Prince Johnson take it. Then fought and conquered the government. Then now, Chancellor asked Prince Johnson what he wants. Prince Johnson said he don't have any interest in government. Then now he stepped back. Uche Mefor, why he pull up his, because of greed and jealousy. Why is he? Because of only Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, everybody will be here. Why is he sitting there? Everybody can be at the top. Everybody cannot be at the top. So that is your own selfishness. And it comes from Asari Dokubo. I don't think we're supposed to be talking about Asari Dokubo anymore, honestly. Only one we'll be talking now is your people who have come up and tell us when are we eating Asari Dokubo here as a breakfast. That is it.
Thank you.
And him and Wazika supposed to be on our lunch table. They're stupid people. What are they still making noise of evidence? Wazika do the Masab and nothing come out. He's stealing from everybody, stealing from government. And now he's still come out and making noise. What is he talking about? All he's talking is not making sense. And anytime you see him talking, you look at the face, shame cover his face, and you see show his ugly face on the social media. So that's my contribution.
Thank you. Thank you for your contribution.
Show his ugly face anymore. We don't want to see it anymore, honestly.
Thank you, Mr. Chinedu. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Oh, there is this person that has been trying to reach me. I don't know, but I cannot call you back because this is +277. I cannot call you back because you are calling me directly, not from WhatsApp. So I'm sorry, I couldn't pick your call. You've been trying to reach me for over an hour now, unfortunately. It's really sad. I cannot pick your call. So, guys, my people, what is happening? And let's just keep our fingers crossed and see how it's going to be. So we are almost 2 hours, 2.5 hours 2.5 hours in this program, and I think we should be. I have to stop now because I couldn't pick their calls. I'm really sorry. It is not intentional, okay? It wasn't intentional. So sometimes it happened. It just happened. Okay. It's calling now. Hello, caller. Good afternoon from here. Welcome to the program. Your name, please.
My name is Uche. Okay. I'm calling from South Africa.
Please, can you tune down the volume of the device you are watching me from, you're listening from?
Okay, I'm calling from South Africa.
Go ahead and make your contribution.
Okay, about Asari Dokubo and
sorry, bros, I can still hear my voice from the background. It's really it's distorting the call.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I'm still hearing the device is on, so is interrupting your call.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, better. Go ahead.
Yeah, regarding about Asari Dokubo and Uche Mefor, we mustn't talk about these people. These people, they are traitors, they are slaves. I'm a member of IPOB here in South Africa.
Okay.
You understand? I'm a strong member in IPOB. You understand me? Let's forget about Uche Mefor and Asari Dokubo and Wasurike and all these slaves. Let's focus on what we are doing to restore Biafra.
Okay.
You understand me? Because if we are talking about these people, they think they are very important. They are not important. Out of 1 million people, you take 5 people out, you will know that people are out from there. You understand? So let's forget about Asari Dokubo, Uche Mefor, whatever. Let's focus on the struggle we are in to restore Biafra. Nobody, both Asari Dokubo, both Uche Mefor, nobody will be like Nnamdi Kanu. We know Nnamdi Kanu as our leader.
Yes.
For now, Nnamdi Kanu is our leader for now. We just finished our meeting last week, IPOB meeting of KwaZulu-Natal here in Durban Central, Itequin. I'm a strong member of IPOB. You understand? So let's forget about Asari Dokubo and whatever they are talking about. What we know, who is our leader is Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. And Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB is following Mazi Nnamdi Kanu to the last. We will support him to the last. We will do whatever he told us to do.
Yeah, okay.
That's my contribution.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. All right. A day, I really thank and appreciate each and every one of you for your support, for being part of this program. And for those of you who I couldn't pick your calls, I'm really sorry, okay? It wasn't intentional. I apologize because it's really difficult to pick everybody's call when it seems that everybody was just trying to call at the same time. So I'm really sorry about that. Okay, so we will be stopping here, and tomorrow or next time we continue with our live broadcast. Okay, I promise you guys I won't be staying long again before coming on air on a live program. So I will continue from now on. We'll be having our program on interval, okay, frequently. I mean, so thank you for being part of our program. And those of you who are writing and chatting on the comment section, I really appreciate each and every one of you. Honestly, you have you made me proud, and you are able to make me stand strong on this program because I couldn't have done it all alone. Thank you for bringing out your time, for giving me your time, your audience, and being part of this program. God bless you. Okay, I appreciate and every one of you. So have a lovely morning, afternoon, evening, and good night wherever you are. I still remain your sister, Chizoba, and I will see you in my next video, in my next broadcast. Okay, bye-bye and have a lovely day.